But whether we get all the way there in this hit remains to be seen. It's about 48 hours, maybe a little bit longer to do the whole thing. But we're just going to see how far we feel like going. We've got our lean on now. We're out the harbour entrance and we're heading west down the coast. Doing some nice speeds. We're sort of sitting on about between 6 and 7 knots. It's a bit of a broad reach. Pretty happy? All good?
All good.
Hard at work on Bacchus today. Autopilot's doing a pretty good job of driving. And he's doing a good job of keeping out of the wind over there. And we're just trucking along on a broad reach now. Wind's just aft of the beam. And we're making really good progress. Seen a few tuna jumping out of the water around us, which is quite cool, so we'll probably put a lure out later on. Hopefully have better luck than we have in the past.
Hey, dolphins, you're back. We missed you. Where you been?
We always just feel so lucky when we get visitors like this. It's the most special thing. It's so cool. You never get sick of it. So we're heading west into the sunset, literally sailing into the sunset, and it's the first time we've done that on Bacchus. This is our first westward overnight long distance passage, and it feels quite special actually, a little bit emotional. I feel like we're going home. It's nice, I feel like we're going in the right direction. Really, really good feeling. Bonito moon tonight. We are sailing by moonlight. Very pretty.
See my face?
Yeah.
Do I look like the Bewitch Project?
Yeah, Danny's telling us scary ghost stories.
Well, it all started at midnight out on the Bay of Biscay. But it is midnight and I'm just starting my very first shift. Night watch. Ash's just made me a coffee. He's gonna curl up and get some sleep. And I'm on watch out for big ships.
Danny is going to dodge the big ships. She's going to use this little gadget here, which is our AIS system. So we are that dot in the centre, and then that is the 4-mile circle that we can see, and you can see 2 ships just outside it. So with that, it's kind of like radar. Helps us see the ships, helps them see us. But yeah, we're just Sailing along, still wing on wing.
It's a pretty nice night.
Under a beautiful, beautiful moonlit sky. The video doesn't do it justice, but it's so bright out here. There's actually shadows on the deck of the boat from that moon. Well, it's dawn and there's no wind, the engine's running. I was promised wind. Where is my wind? I was told there would be wind. It's a sad sight when you're on a sailboat and you're motoring. It's just not the same. It's just not as good. Hope some wind comes soon. Huey, where's my wind? I was told that there would be wind and I'm sorely disappointed. I'm just flopping around out here waiting for a breeze. Please send wind, not too much and from the right direction please. I will just be here waiting. Yours sincerely, Asher Fagan. Or a fish. I would accept a fish in exchange for wind. Just either or. I mean, both would be nice, but you know, if you can only manage one, I'll be happy with either. Long as it's a good fish. I don't want one of those little rubbishy barracudas. A nice tuna or something. Yeah, that'd be good.
So we're back sailing again. We lost all of our wind pretty much at 7 o'clock this morning, so had a really great sail through the night, and then at about 7 it completely died off and we had to bring the sails down. And all day today it's just been really light wind, so we've been motoring along the north coast of Spain, but at about 3 o'clock the wind's piped up again. I think that's pretty common for around here. So we're back sailing. We're still also undecided where we're going to go. So we're going to play it by ear a little bit, see how the wind goes for the next, I don't know, maybe 5 hours or so before it gets dark. And if it's light enough that we feel comfortable to sail through the night on it, we'll keep going west. And if it starts to come up too much, then we'll find a little anchorage for the night.
Thank you for the wind, Huey. You've answered our prayers. No more wind, please. I've already got one reef in. This is sufficient, and I will sacrifice a chocolate biscuit to you later tonight. Thank you for listening, as always. Yeah. What are you most looking forward to about arriving tomorrow?
Oh, washing my hair. I haven't washed my hair for a week and it really needs a wash. I want to have a swim and wash my hair.
Nice.
What are you most looking forward to?
I am most looking forward to pancakes for breakfast tomorrow to celebrate arriving. Yeah. That's me.
Pancakes and beers.
Yeah, pancakes and beers.
And shampoo. The wind was pretty favourable in the end, so we decided to crack on right the way through to A Coruña. What's going on here, Asher?
So we have paper charts of the places that we're going, and then we also use an app called Navionics, which is an electronic set of charts. And I always like to compare the two, and in this case, as we go around Cabo Ortegal, which is the top left corner of Spain, there's several things on the paper chart which don't appear on Navionics, which is always a little bit concerning because Navionics is so easy, it's easy to forget to go and look at the hard copy paper charts. But in this case, there's there's a patch of 36 metre water here next to 100 metres. So 36 metres is deep, but if there's a big sea running, that could be a problem. And then we've got other bits here. There's 19 metres there, all the way down to 10 metres, 8 metres just off this point. And none of that is marked as being hazardous on Navionics, but with a big sea running, that 8 metre bit would be a nightmare. You wouldn't want to go anywhere near it. So I'm just updating our course on Navionics to make sure that we steer clear of those things.
Did you agree, over?
Just listening to a vessel sinking off Cape Finisterre. It's a bit scary.
Sorry, sir, could you please confirm how many meters length is the vessel, over? Okay, and understand that you have flares, you have life raft, but you prefer not abandon until the last moment. Okay, so we are now deploying the helicopter, and we will be above you in few minutes. We will please stand by on this channel with the radio coastal station, and any change in your situation, please call us. Yes, sir, and please all your crew members put the life jacket over.
A scary reminder of what can go wrong out here.
This is nautical radio. Do you hear me, over? Please endeavor, take with you VHF portable and SAR and appear if that's possible, sir, over.
Also, just for us to know that if they're abandoning a ship, a yacht out there is a yacht out there that is
Yes.
near the surface.
It's a really good point. Yeah.
It could be in our road and we're about to go.
Okay, sir, the help is coming.
Very good point.
If you have any news, contact with us by this channel, channel 02. We will have to transmit a Mayday relay by channel 16. Standing by in this channel, channel 02, over.
We should call them as we go round and get a position of where it is. So that's a really good point. Yeah, so we're going to be going round the headland up where this is happening late tonight, and it sounds like there's a vessel that's being abandoned, so we don't want to bump into it.
Trying to contact with Ortega Radio. Go ahead, over.
I wonder if, because in the UK when a mayday happens and a rescue happens, they then update all the boats.
Yes, standing by. We are going to transmit a Mayday relay.
The rescue is taking place and what have you. So I wonder if the Spanish Coast Guards will tell us like the lat and the long, and well, it should be on their next
It should be, yeah. They
announcement.
Yeah, you'd think so. Also good to know how quickly they got a helicopter deployed.
Really quick. Interesting that they took them to channel 02 as well.
Yeah,
I
you'd
thought
normally
once
keep it
you
on
called in a
16.
Mayday, you just take over that channel 16.
That's how I thought they were conducted, yeah.
Wow, keep a look out for a mast.
Okay, so that's the side of the yacht that's sinking. So she's 34 miles from us, which is about 6 hours away. So we're not able to help.
Go ahead.
But that's the location, so you can see our track, that blue line. We're going to be going inside that.
That's going up here.
Okay, copy that. Standing by this channel, over.
Oh, scary stuff.
North, longitude 007 degrees, 33.4 minute west. My course 095 degrees, speed 9 knots. My position from the distress sailing vessel 16 miles, 16 miles, over.
So that's somebody responding and going. So he's 16 miles away.
He's closer than us. He's going 9 knots.
Yeah. So while we're listening to this horrible situation unfolding off Finisterre, we've had some dolphins come and visit us, which seems like a really good...
Take that as a nice omen.
It's a good omen. Yeah, we're going to be safe. Well, it's all drama tonight. after listening to that radio call. The wind has died, so we went to start the engine to motor sail our way around Cape Ortegal, which is the top left corner of Spain. And I did my little usual engine checks. It's 10:30 at night, and I found out that the coolant was completely empty on the engine. There's none in there, and I filled that up just the other day when I serviced it. So I've just been through the workshop manual for the engine, and I think I've installed the heat exchanger upside down, and I suspect it's pumped all the coolant out the back. So I hope that's the problem. So we've shut the engine down, and I'm just waiting for it to cool down now, and then I'm going to attempt to pull the heat exchanger out and turn it around and refit it again. So it'll be my first mechanical efforts at sea. So the fun doesn't stop. I should be off watch sleeping, by the way. Well, this has felt like quite a long trip. How are you feeling?
It has been a long trip. I'm feeling okay about it though. We hit 1,000 miles.
Yeah.
On our what's it called? Mileometer log, which is pretty exciting. And we had heaps of dolphins. But I was sick, probably sick for the first time over the side. So that's a bit crap. But
Yeah.
what is it? 260 miles is it?
260 miles what we've done, so it's our biggest trip in Bacchus yet. And we're coming into the Rias, which are these, they're kind of like fjords in the north of Spain. There's a whole lot of them in Galicia, so that's where we are. So A Coruña town is down there. World's oldest lighthouse, if you're interested, built by the Romans. Yeah. And we're just going to head up the channel and find a spot to anchor. Oh, we made it. It's time for beers and swims, I think.
Yay! Fresh?
Oh, it's lovely. It's cold, but it's lovely.
Alright. So we made it to the beautiful Spanish Rias. In our next episode we spend the last week of summer exploring them and have some more friends to visit. Stay tuned.
Wow, it's really cold!
Maybe we should go back where we were before. Maybe the water was a bit warmer.
Oh. Cheers. Cheers. Cheers.